like I have a growing headache in the center of my brain right here, just from stress. Right there. Right there. It's okay though. It's mainly just my own self recreating these things, but my computer is acting a little bit weird, so it's slowing down my catching up process. So that was fun. I finally, and it's hilarious because it will work for Robert. He doesn't have any problems with it. But man, the minute I go over there, it's like, nope, turn off. Nope, turn off. Nope, turn off. And so it's like, I get so frustrated with it that I just have to walk away because I'm like, I can't. This isn't supposed to be just stressing me the hell out non-stop, you know? It's supposed to bring me some amount of joy to get these videos out. Or at least accomplishment, something. So, he finally got it to work, and I got a couple of videos uploaded this morning that are probably going to get uploaded sometime today. So, I'm getting closer. But, again, this Halloween thing, I really, really love Halloween, and it gets me to that point where all of my creative juices are flowing so much that it's hard to literally do anything like my job. It's hard to do my job. Like, I'd rather just be working on this. And I have month-end reports that I need to be doing, and I'd rather be doing Halloween stuff. And so it's like, it's a little all-encompassing. I might have a problem. So, but it's gonna, hopefully it's gonna actually come together, and it's gonna look really cool and not stupid. We'll see. We'll see. I'll just leave it at that. Right now I'm trying to create a train, an actual train, and it's not easy to make a train out of objects and then make them look like a train, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at right now, trying to get that done. I have a few things that I purchased at the Dollar Tree yesterday to help with that endeavor, and I'm sure we'll work on that today. But I'm ahead because my goal was to try to get the train done next week, and I've already started it. You know, I started it yesterday, so at least I have a frame of something to work with. Now, whether or not it'll work, I have no idea. I have no idea if this will work or not. So, and hopefully everyone's okay with the fact that I just took all of our chairs. Anyway, that's a whole other subject. I think that we're done with the food day finally. I did have some snack stuff yesterday, but I didn't really have dinner last night, and so, you know, I'll be interested to see. I'll go away this morning when I get to work and see if it's still kind of where it was, or if I've gone up or whatever. It's hard to, you know, like when you're somebody that works out a lot, you don't really bring into account the amount of calories that you burned every time you worked out, you know, and I was probably burning 1,000 calories a day just on working out. And so then, you know, you have to be super mindful of changing your eating schedules and your eating habits, and eating literally 1,000 calories less than you were eating just to maintain or lose the weight that you know, have been gaining, like I've been gaining. And so that's why I keep saying I need to start tracking, because I know that that's part of my problem is that I'm still eating like somebody that's burning 1,000 calories a day. And I walk with Daisy, and I think I'm almost to that point that I'm ready to start working out, but I need to take some stairs to make sure. Because when I walked her the other day and the stairs were twinging on my knee, I was like, I'm not ready. My body's telling me I'm not ready. And so, and honestly, I kind of just want to work on the Halloween stuff until the end of the month and just make sure that I'm devoting enough time to make this as much of a success as I can, you know? Because that's really important to me right now. It's really important to me. So that's kind of where I am, is I want to treat this like it has top priority with me, because I've kind of committed myself to doing an extensively large project on my free time and such at work. And so it's like I want to be able to be successful at that. So right now, that's kind of where I'm at. I come home usually an hour and a half to 2 hours later from work every day, and so I'm pretty much exhausted by the time I get home. My sweet husband is so understanding because he knows during Halloween this is what I do every year. It's nothing different. But and the fact that we have this weekend and next weekend, and that's literally the only extra times outside of regular work hours and staying late that I can do it, you know, he just understands that this is crunch time. And when it's over, it'll be over and we'll get back to normal and everything will be fine. But he wrote that it was the cutest little post that he saw on Facebook, and he sent it to me on Facebook. But I was like, I got such a warm little fuzzy in my stomach because it was something about the fact that when Halloween comes around, it's literally, it's your holiday. It's, you go crazy with it. You do everything with it. And I want you to know that I love you 100% because of that. Or in spite of that. I can't remember. But it was just such a sweet little thing that he posted. Like, honey, it's fine. I know how much you love Halloween, and I'm happy that you do it. And it's a passion of yours, and I respect that and all of this. And so I was like, oh, thank goodness. Because, you know, like any normal human being would be like, what are you doing? But, you know, I decorated my Christmas tree with Halloween. And I kept it up from the beginning of October to the end of the year. Maybe even longer. You know? It's just, that's just who I am. I am who I am. And he's very kind. And he's very encouraging. In fact, yesterday on the way home, he discussed part of the project that he wanted to take on. And it was something that I had just already decided there was no way in hell I was doing. I didn't have time for it. I didn't want to do it. But it's food related. And so he was like, I may want to do that. I have ideas on how to do it. And I'm like, baby, go. That's all I can say to you is go. So he may be doing that for us. We'll see. Because, I mean, ultimately, he's home. There's no reason why he can't just come up with some fun things to get his creative. He's just as creative as I am. If he wasn't in crutches all the time, he has a pass to get into my work, so there's no reason why he couldn't just come up there and help me. I told my coworkers the other day that I was going to take a day off and then come up there and just work all day. Because I have like 11 days that I have to use before the end of the year, and I still have no idea how I'm going to do that. With our finances the way they are, and trying to make sure that I get enough money to pay all of our bills, you know. I have one idea, and I may do that, but taking a day off and using it up here, you know, to me, that would be something that would bring me joy, that I would feel accomplished, and everyone would benefit from. So, you know, like, why would I not? So, I may do that. It may happen. But anyway, it's Friday. I am staying late today. Friday's already a really late day for us, but we're going to stay late, and maybe, depending on how we feel at the end of the day, and we're going to get a bunch of stuff done. Hopefully, I brought stuff to work on the train, some little things that I found, and I'm ready to try out. We'll see how it looks. Hopefully this is going to be a humongous success, and I can take the train and check it right off my list. But we'll see. It may be something that we kind of mess with throughout the whole process. Tweak here and there to try to improve the look of it. But really, that's my life, guys. I mean, you may get tired of hearing Halloween stuff. It may not be your thing. For me, it is. I feel like I'm doing okay on food. Now that the food day is over, some of the sweets that kept catching my eye are not going to be there anymore. I did eat entirely too many brownies. Y'all know my brownie fetish. I do love me some brownies. So I did have brownies. Positively had brownies. There was no way on earth I was saying no to brownies. It just wasn't going to happen. And they had apple fritters. And you know, I haven't had apple fritters in a really long time, because normally when people bring donuts, they just bring donuts or like covered donuts. But somebody brought like full on Long Johns. I mean, they were fancy donuts. And there was like 4 apple fritters. So really those were my 2 cheats. Is I had donuts, I mean I had apple fritters, and I had brownies. So those were my cheats, which, you know, is obviously plenty of cheat. So like I said, I will weigh, and if I remember, I'll video and tell y'all how it went. Who knows? At this point, I really have no idea. I don't feel like I ate quantity-wise a lot, but I most definitely ate more carbs than I should have. So those are the days that I'm always interested to see what the scale looks like, because, you know, you would think weight alone that there's no reason why I should gain, but then sometimes I do, and so it's like, well, okay, I guess that's happening. So, you know, at this point, pretty much all the time, I'm always just a guinea pig for myself, and I never know what's going to happen. So I probably gained, but maybe I didn't. So fingers crossed. I'm going to go to work, y'all. Thank you for listening to my ramble, and I'll check you on the flip. Sad.